What's good, YouTube? Miami Football Fanatics here, and just got a quick little review for you guys on our win against the Titans, 16-10. Our first home game of the season, finally playing at home in front of our home field. Definitely, well, at least on defense, you could tell that playing with more energy, and the home crowd definitely did help to lift the spirits of the team. Offense just absolutely laid an egg out there yet again. We really haven't had a good game on offense at all. Maybe the best game was against San Diego when Jay ran for 122 yards. But besides that, the offense has just been absolutely terrible. One of the worst in the league. Defense absolutely won this game for us. The whole defense as a whole really came out, and if they didn't play as well as they did, it could have been another shutout again. So yeah, usually I start with going over the offense, but I'm definitely going to start with the defense, seeing as they really stole the show and won the game for us. Starting up front, to start the game, we're really just pummeling Matt Castle to start the game. It was absolutely incredible. We're getting pressure from everywhere. Tennessee's got one of the best lines in the league, and they've got a great tandem with Taylor Lewan and Jack Conklin. But Cam Wake was just wreaking havoc. So was Andre Branch, Nadama Kinsu. Yeah, just in the first half, they was absolutely destroying Matt Castle. I don't know how he was looked over for a concussion, but I don't know how he didn't get injured, like a broken collarbone or a shoulder or something. He was just getting absolutely clobbered. Kudos to Matt Castle for showing good toughness to get through the whole game. But yeah, the Tennessee offense only got 188 yards total. We were worse with 178 yards, but yeah, like I said, the defense really won this game for us. So yeah, the defensive line was absolutely dominating for most of the game. It was awesome seeing Charles Harris getting his first career sack. Just absolutely exploding off the edge. That first step was exactly how it was advertised coming out of Missouri. Yeah, that quickness he showed was just absolutely incredible. Cat-like reflexes, and just got to Matt Castle in an absolute hurry. So yeah, defensive line played great, and also did a tremendous job against the run, like we've done pretty much this first little quarter of the season, our first 4 games. Yeah, they've just done a tremendous job, and that takes us to the linebackers. Can't say enough about those guys. Ray Maualuga, he looked great in his first game, doing exactly what he's great at, just being an absolute thumper up the middle, exploding into guards with. He's just like Adam Gase said this, that he's one of the most powerful linebackers he's ever seen. He really does smash into guards with absolutely ferocity, and he's just absolutely strong because he pushes around 300-pound linemen like they're not like they're nothing, but with relative ease. He's just got absolutely great strength, and yeah, just great seeing him in the middle there and doing his thing. He didn't play a lot of the game. He only played 31 snaps, but that's all we needed from him. Kiko Alonso was absolutely outstanding for the third or fourth week in a row. Just flying around, getting tackles for loss, just being an absolute force at linebacker. And so was Lawrence Timmons. Those guys really do a tremendous job of tackling. It was great to see. The first week we could see Mike Hull was getting numerous missed tackles, but those guys, Alonso, Timmons, and Maualuga, when they tackle, they really take the guys down at first contact. It was absolutely incredible. Lawrence Timmons, for a 30-year-old linebacker, he definitely doesn't look it at all. He really flies around well, and was tackling guys as soon as they were catching the ball. Yeah, you can just tell he's got a great football IQ, and yeah, our defense is just absolutely tremendous through the middle with Lawrence Timmons playing, and yeah, with that trio of Maualuga, Timmons, and Alonso, the linebackers are just going to help elevate our defense to be one of the best in the league. Yeah, the linebackers have just been transformed from the first game of the year. I can imagine if we had Raekwon McMillan too, geez, we'd be even better. I'm guessing if McMillan didn't get injured, we probably wouldn't have signed Maualuga. But yeah, the linebacking core was just absolutely dominating, which is just absolutely great to see, and also playing well against the run. Yeah, it's just great to see us have great linebackers again. I was sick enough. I was sick of us putting in like plug and play players. I really just want to see us get talented linebackers, and we really have that with Alonso and Timmins now, and it shows what a difference it makes for your defense when you have talented linebackers in there instead of just undrafted rookies and just trying to rely on those guys. So absolutely tremendous. Can't say enough about Rashad Jones in this game too. He was graded by Pro Football Focus as the best safety in the league in Week 5. So Rashad Jones is coming back into form and just showing that great Pro Bowl form that he had a couple of years ago and last year before he tore his rotator cuff. But Rashad Jones, just can't say enough about that guy. Just tackles for loss, tackling in the box, helping out corners in coverage, covering tight ends, covering whoever he's assigned to, and Rashad Jones is just such a talented safety. So great to have him on the team. We're such a much better defense with Rashad Jones out there, and we're just going to be even better when TJ McDonald comes back. TJ McDonald and Rashad Jones, both of them back there, just going to be a great tandem and just going to elevate our defense even more. If our main guys stay healthy, I really think we can be one of the best in the league, top 5 at least. In terms of yards and everything, but we already are graded as one of the best against the run. So just the pass defense has to catch up. So moving on to the rest of the secondary. Cordrea Tankersley had another solid game. I really love what I'm seeing from him. He's just a solid long man press corner, doing his job and just playing much better than Maxwell. And Xavier Howard was playing absolutely tremendous. He was playing with physicality. That one tackle he had against DeMarco Murray on the sideline when he just thumped him out of bounds was just absolutely tremendous. That definitely got me out of my seat. I was like, woo! That was just tremendous to see. It got the crowd going, got the defense going, and I've said in previous videos, Xavier Howard, he can really hit. He can hit like a safety or a linebacker. So, but in terms of his coverage, he was much better than his first 3 games of the season. So and Nate Allen, not much to say about him. He's just a plug-in veteran that we've got there. He's pretty much just tasked with not making any mistakes and just helping to get the secondary lined up. But once TJ McDonald comes back, that secondary is just going to be absolutely grade A. All right, so just got to talk quickly about the offense. There's not really much to say. Jay Cutler's just absolutely stinking out there. He's just playing with no passion. Maybe he is playing with confidence, but there's just no passion. There's no aggression. He's just so standoffish. You can just see his body language. And I think the whole offense as a whole has really taken on his personality. Just very lackadaisical out there. Guys just don't have that true passion that we had like last year. Like the wide receivers, they are blocking for each other, but they aren't doing it as well as last year. And I think that's just the whole offense as a whole just being really in a ditch at the moment. Our offense is just absolutely one of the worst at the moment. I don't know. I really want Matt Moore to get put in, but I don't know. Adam Gase seems to think that he isn't the problem, but that Jay Cutler isn't the problem. But I really think he is. He was 12 of 26, only throwing for 92 yards. Absolutely terrible. 3.5 yard average. And the only positive of the game was that 6 yard touchdown he had to. He threw to Jarvis Landry. That was the only positive of the game. I really want to see Matt Moore get thrown in there. I think he's going to elevate the offense. Maybe not a whole lot, but I really think that the guys will really rally around him, and I think he's a better leader than Jay Cutler. I just think Jay Cutler really isn't a leader at all. All he is a physical arm talent, and that's all he's ever been in his career. I really think Matt Moore is a much better, well-rounded quarterback. As a person, as a personality, he just knows how to communicate and get along with people, which Jay Cutler just absolutely has no clue how to do. JJ wasn't outstanding, but he definitely got first downs when we needed him to. In the second half, he had many positive runs and definitely helped inject some energy into the offense. And yeah, without those solid runs he had there, we definitely would have lost the game. Devontae Parker went out only on like the fourth snap on offense of the game. That was terrible to see. It's been revealed by an MRI that it was only a sprain, so that's great news. But also, what's great news is we're going to see Jakeem Grant and Leonte Carew more. I want to see those guys get more of a chance. I got no idea what's going on with Leonte Carew. He just really isn't getting a chance out there. Jakeem Grant definitely got many snaps this game, but Leonte Carew just can't seem to get on the field. Julius Thomas, not a great game again. He had one reception for 15 yards. So yeah, didn't really do much for us. Kenny Stills definitely has to do a better job getting open. I don't know why he isn't getting open. As a deep threat. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's because Cutler's in there. He doesn't have the same chemistry that he has with Ryan Tannehill on those deep passes. But definitely want to see Kenny Stills getting more vertical and catching those deep, 30, 40 yard, 50 yard passes. So yeah, the offense was absolutely stinker. We did convert on more third downs, but it was still terrible. 5 for 15. So yeah, not much really more I could say about the offense. Once they just come around and just play like just a little bit better, we will be winning many more games. The defense is just carrying this team at the moment. Offense has to pick up the slack and help the defense get off the field. They can't sustain this level of play, and especially all the snaps they're playing. Through the course of the full season, the guys are going to start breaking down and getting injured. So the offense just has to keep, vice versa. The offense has to do a good job of running the ball and letting the defense take a break, and then the defense just can do the same thing for the offense, getting 3 and outs and getting the ball back in the offense's hands. So yeah, just the offense really has to do their part, and I think it all just comes down to Jay Cutler. The guy just, I just really don't think he has passion to play football. He's made great money in his career, and I think that he's made over 100 million. So I just think he's really content, and he really doesn't give a crap. I don't think he's really. Maybe there were some times early in his career when he did have the passion to play, but I'm really not seeing it from him. So until Jay Cutler gets taken out of the lineup and replaced by Matt Moore, I see the offense just continuing to struggle in the passing game. Oh yeah, and just quickly about offensive line, I think we performed pretty well. Anthony Sting was really blowing it up, run blocking, but his pass blocking rated out terribly. But the offensive line as a whole didn't play great, but Jay Cutler was only sacked once, but that was mostly because he was throwing out of bounds and wasn't taking sacks. So that was great to see, and he wasn't really forcing anything. But that offensive line definitely could have played worse. But for this offense to elevate as a whole, the offensive line really has to do a better job of blocking and giving Jay Cutler more time to throw. He definitely does a much better job throwing the ball when he has a clean pocket. When he's under pressure, his just completion percentage is terrible, and when he has time to throw, at least 3-4 seconds, his passer rating is just off the charts. So yeah, the defensive line has to pick it up. Jay Cutler, I don't know, has to maybe pick it up, but I want him gone. I want Matt Moore in there, but and also the wide receivers have got to do a better job getting open. There was multiple replays when they were showing the whole scope of the field, and just the offensive the skill players they weren't doing a good job of getting open. So those guys have got to do a better job of getting open, trying to help out Jay Cutler a bit more. But I just can't repeat it enough. I want to see Matt Moore in there. Alrighty guys, that's it for this video. Oh, and also Matt Hack had a really good game punting the ball. He definitely helped us out. He had a 51. Um, he had a 51-yard average, which is just tremendous, and he had 5 inside 20 kicks, so that was great to see. And he had a long kick of 62, so yeah, he was definitely kicking well. He punted way too many times at 9, but yeah, when he got the ball in his hands, he really did a better job that he's done the past couple of weeks. So Matt Hack's doing a good job replacing Matt Dar. So yeah, a little positive for the game. Alrighty guys, I'll see you in the next video. Fins up.